Selamat, welcome Zenjoyers. Today we'll be playing a very interesting match of Mystic Part the Misvale Heroes, which is our post Amalgam Zen versus Enigma. Well, you would have thought that Enigma was down and out of this meta, especially during the last Pro Tour where the numbers were very polarized and very centralized to New and Zen, and Enigma had no place in the meta. But this one, Enigma, proved us different and showed us real teeth and real grit of what Enigma could actually do and flip the script on Zen. Hopefully you get to see the entire match, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you see anything interesting or you like the video, because that is the best free way you can support me creating more flesh and blood content directly injected to your YouTube feed. So, without further ado, let's head over to the gameplay. We won the die roll here. Usually we want to go second. However, we're going to try something out. We're going to try going first to see how we would play as if we lost the die roll. The only sideboarding I would do is put in the weakest links, cut the mauling keys since we know weakest links are good into them. Equipments, nothing to change. We want our standard loadout. And a very friendly opponent, so we're gonna send good luck, have fun back right at them. Okay, it's imperative if you're going first against Enigma, one of the things that you need to do is when you pass your turn, you need to have, if you're not just dumping your hand and pressuring their life total, so forcing them to block, it's imperative that you end your turn with cards in hand and an action point left. This is because Enigma has instant speed ward auras that she can deploy on our first turn. For example, if we attacked with a tiger swipe here, just 2, no go again, they could block it with 1 card and they can deploy their instant speed aura at the end of our turn, and we have no action point left, so we cannot pressure that ward aura, which means it's as if Enigma just started the game with an extra card for no reason. Okay, cool. They transcended. We know they have a chi in hand. We're gonna pass. Hopefully they're gonna try to do their Enigma thing. Okay. Now we can try pressuring the aura by sending the levels for 5. We're going to choose buff power since the other card in our hand does not do anything. Sadly, they had the block, but it's not the worst being able to grab the Phantasmoclasm from them. So the Enigma, that's the advantage that they get if they go second and you're not able to kill their ward. They get to start the game with a free ward in play. This hand's interesting. We don't yet have a combo card in our graveyard. It's very interesting that they're using their entire hand here. They're using the Premier Dense Blue Mist, it's the reverse Art of War, to turn on their Transcend. I mean, they can punch us to death with these Spectral Shields. Oh, sorry. We wanted to block. Since it's likely they won't be attacking again, they'll keep this for Arsenal. We want to cash in our strides here. Although we have yet to transcend. yeah, they're gonna try to attack with. They realize they need to pitch since only the first spectral shield is free. Sure. We're gonna get hit for 4 more, putting us down to 34. They have 3 board in play, and the wards have go again. So we need to do our best to try and demolish everything. That's why we're popping our Art of War and banishing our Tiger. Interesting. We can Harmony here. Great. Now we can Descendant. Sadly, there's nothing to grab with our bonds. Ooh, they're grabbing the chi with their traverse. It means one of 2 things. Either they want to protect their board by using this in combination with Meridian Pathways block thingy, or they have Miragai in hand, which they want to utilize. Since we drew a Descendant here, we can actually close the combat chain. We can close the chain here and play our Descendant from hand. And this one can't be prevented since it's buffed up by Shuko. So if they don't block this breakpoint right here, we're gonna pop everything, which is neat. So they either spend 2 cards, yeah, a Tunic and a card, which grabbing Tunic early versus Enigma is actually very impactful, since if they just block out our entire attack and they have a Miragai on their board, they can just use the Tunic resource, 1 resource for 6 to 8 damage, which is nutty if you ask me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna grab this. It's 1 less damage than attacking with a Chase the Tail. However, we with this line we can arsenal our other Chase the Tail for our next turn. Okay, they decide to let their board go, which means it's probably going to be Miragai. There you are. We do not have a go again attack here. Yeah, we don't have a blue. We don't have a Tiger Generation. This is one of the rare brick hands. We cannot use Traverse since we have not transcended yet. So it's looking like just block 9, send Aspect, and prepare to unleash on their next turn. They're probably just going to block this with 1 card and keep 3 cards with a Miragai, which we're not happy about. This is what it takes for Enigma to actually take a game from Zen. But yeah, things are not looking hot for us right now. And we already used 2 out of our 3 bonds, 2 power cards, and strides. However, the good thing is now our graveyard is stocked with all different kinds of combo cards. We're gonna pass on this attack since they might send something like CNC or Weakest Link on their second attack. We do not want to pop this since it will give them an extra Miragai. We can block 3 here and send 10. Yeah, we're quite behind on our life total here. I wonder what we could have done differently. This grabs 2 cards. They keep a card and a card in arsenal. It's very interesting. I keep seeing the second tenet of Chi Wind, which is a 3 for 5 go again. I mean, it's a decent extender. I feel like we just need to take this and pray our Art of War turn is strong enough. Pitch the Wind Chakra. We have an option of banishing the Aspect of Tiger or the Biting Breeze. It actually might be correct to banish the Tiger, since if we draw into a Transcend, having Biting Breeze, first it has natural go again, second it turns on Transcend. So we're gonna do a bit less damage, but we guarantee to Transcend if we draw into a Transcend card. If we draw into crap, then we can't do anything about it. I think most we can do is just Kakara and then E-Strike for 8. Not seeing a Transcend card until this late, and we've been using all of our cards. We haven't been IPing ourselves. And we use 2 Art of Wars, so that's 5 extra looks. And bonds too. We thinned our deck of another card. It's a bit unfortunate. They won't have an arsenal here. I guess. We're so far behind on our life total since the Mirror guy stuck around for 3 turns. Ooh, and them keeping 4 cards is bad news, bears for us. There we are, the Transcend cards. Oh, you hate to see it. We don't actually care about Amnesia here, since we're gonna pitch our Descendant to levels. Ooh, we're so far behind. This, pitch this. We can... Tiger Swipe. 2 Tiger Bodies, 2 Tiger Swipes. 1 Chase the Tail. Okay, so it's either Aspect of Tiger Body or Tiger Swipe. One is in Graveyard, one is in Vanish, so probably Tiger Swipe. Okay. Let this resolve, get the resource. Okay, key names don't matter for Orion since it looks at the type. And cool, we get Path Well Traveled. Gain a resource, yes. We can Zen here. What's something that don't care about names? Just red 100 Winds, I suppose. Yeah. And we get to do all 3 modes. Yeah, we have a bit of catching up to do. And we're gonna use every single card since we have a Ponder from their, what is it called? Reality. Dissolve Reality. 2, and then this has no damage since Kakar doesn't affect it due to Amnesia. So we're gonna play the 100 Winds first for 1, second 100 Winds for 3, doesn't get the buff due to Amnesia. So Amnesia in total denying us 2 points with this line, but in reality it denied us a lot more since we could not go for the chase the tail line. If we grab the chase the tail, we would do 2 less with the Kakara, but 4 more compared to 100 wins. So not too bad. Yeah, around 2 damage or so. Now this tiger's on due to Shuko. It's versus Enigma. I feel like it's important that you spread out your damage and do it at annoying breakpoints. If you can do 1 and 1, it's much better than 0 and 2, or like 1 and 4 versus 2 and 3. So yeah, we're gonna just utilize everything. We caught up a bit, and our life differential, we still have our fridge of 6, and we get to ponder hopefully something good. Not the best, but could be worse, could be worse. Since their tunic is dead, we no longer have to fear them having pummel here, which is great news for us, which means we can cash in our fridge. Great. And start the turn with Artifor. Hopefully draw into either Descendant or Bonds, so we can tutor the other. We're going to banish Biting Breeze here, since 2 resources should be more than enough. Having a Tiger Swipe while having the Tiger from the Chi is great. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. So this Chi pays for this, and we have 1 left, which means this 2 can go to here. This is for tutoring, so we can tutor for a 1 cost attack with Zen. That has go again, so either spinning wheel kick. Yeah, most likely just spinning wheel kick. Yeah, let's just swing this here. Let's not reveal any information first. It doesn't have to be 1 cost. We can tutor 100 wins as well. It would do the same amount of damage. We have the resource left over. Doesn't really matter. Let's check our graveyard. We've used 2 spinnings and 2 red 100 wins. We don't want it to be Tiger Swipe. We could grab Aspect of Tiger Body. We could use it after the Tiger Swipe, since the tigers actually matter here. That would deal the same amount of damage as red 100 wins or spinning wheel kick, but it's spread out 3 and 1 instead of 4 in 1 go. But oh no, it's not even an option. Yeah, we used it to block last turn. We don't want to grab this since we only have 1 tiger. So at low life total, we're gonna be keeping less cards, so having a 0 cost might just be better. So let's fetch out our red attack. Okay, we're gonna go spinning, tiger swipe, CNC. Them having hold the line during our Artifor pop-off turn is not nice. Tiger swipe usually demands blocks here. Ooh, they do have the unmovable. So our CNC is not as threatening, but it is still 7 damage, which at this point is almost lethal. They decide to take it. It's probably going to be Phantasmaclasm, which will demand blocks from us since we're only at 6. Oh no, it's a manifestation. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this hand. E-strike, dip a chase a tail, go again. This for Kakara, this for that. That's 5, 2, 4. 5, 2, 4 is 11. 4 card 11 is decent since we kind of need to pressure this. If not, they can just like keep a card. No, they don't even need to keep a card. They can block with all 4, send 4. So if we don't get rid of it ASAP, we're gonna get outvalued. So yeah, even though Enigma should be a favorable matchup, things can happen and your draws can line up to where it's good and favorable for the Enigma. I feel like when you have a Transcend card and Rising Sun Setting Moon, you always play the Rising Sun Setting Moon first, so you resolve it last, so you can dip the chi that transcended to your hand, so you get a fresh card that maybe can block. So with their sequencing, I know that 2 cards in their hands are chis that do not block. I mean, they kind of block with Meridian Pathway and Enigma's ability. So they're gonna let this pop. Now it's Kakara will make it weird since this blocks 1, this blocks 3. So they either give a card or let their pathway go. And this is 4, which will, if the card in the hand is not a D-react, this will take a card and their Spectral Shield as well. Since we know the other card is also a chi, which they could have prevented by doing the Rising Sun Setting Moon, playing it earlier so it resolves last. If they're able to keep that 4 card, their 4 power Spectral Shield, it would have demanded possibly 2 cards. I mean, they're still, our laptop died. So yeah, they're able to keep a chi. We're gonna block with a card. We drew the Natty, which means we can go 1, 4, and then grab a 0 cost something, and then hit with a Kakara as well. Pitch this. Yeah, we still have 1 red 100 wins. So we can do 1, 4, 2, 3. If only we had Aspect of Tiger, we could get another point of value from the Tiger getting the buff from Kakara. I think it might be wise for our opponent to just let this Spectral Shield soak up. I think if I attacked with Kakara first, it conceals information. Meanwhile, from here on out, from where I played the bonds, I have no cards left in hand, so it telegraphs to my opponent fully what I'm going to do with the rest of my turn. So they can block it out. They can do Dissolve Reality. Why would they try to keep a Spectral Shield when they know I have 100 wins and a Kakara coming? So we're going to do the Kakara first. I think our opponent is realizing that they can no longer protect their Spectral Shield and coming in for 3. Block for 3. Now we're at 2 and 2 and we have tempo. Let's just Hope that we do not brick. This looks like a brick. We can 2, 3, 6, which is not the best, but not the worst. We don't like playing Harmony. Ooh, them having double Transcend in hand means sending 2, 3, 6 for a total of 11. Ended with weakest link is might be lethal here. They no longer have pathway to convert their cheese. Yep, they can use 1 chi to soak up 1 damage. We do this, we choose go again, of course, since we still want to send our weakest link. We know that they have a cheat in hand, so this is GG's. So I feel like if our opponent played a little better, we would have lost probably, given our life total. Oh, if they draw a D-React here, or a drop in the ocean, they survive. Or an instant ward, yes. I spoke too soon. Yeah, we were just saying like how fortunate it was for our opponent, but they played to their outs. That's the Arthur Trahet basically, but instead of Sync Blow, they played Unravel Aggression with Chi, drawing them a card, so giving them the out to survive. But the difference here is they don't have a board state to kill us with, and this hand seems much better compared to the other hands. Yeah, whatever. I think it's strictly better to banish non-action cards with Passover. I messed up there. We can grab a 1 cost. We can go 3, 4, 6. Yep, chase the tail. The tiger is 3 due to this. 4 paying with harmony. We have 2 left. We can weakest link. Unless they have exactly 4 defense D-React into 2, 3 blocks, they will not survive this. That's step 1. Do they have step 2? We're very close to fatiguing, actually. D-React? No. So close, though. Yeah, so overall, very interesting match. Very, very close, showing that although Zen is powerful and should be favored into Enigma, there are powerful things that the Enigma can do to actually close out a game against Zen using powerful combination of Traverse, grabbing a Chi, and deploying a Miragai and just playing a Protect the Queen playstyle. I think the key turn that really helped us was getting that second descendant of our Ancestral Harmony, which meant that she did not get full Stonewall Gauntlet value, since we could close the chain after the first descendant, which if it were any other combo piece, we couldn't do that. Like, we needed to stick with the descendant bonds and then playing whatever bonds grabs us, and it would all be at -1 power, basically denying the Art of War. And that 2 to 3 points extra life that she could have saved meant that less breakpoints to deal with, and she could probably protect her board better, or at the end game she would have extra life left over so that she could keep an extra card to pressure us with. So overall, very, very close. I think if she were able to keep an extra card here or there were definitely spots where we would be under too much pressure, since the Miragai lived for 3 turns. At the end, for example, at 2 life, if she sent a Phantasmaclasm and we still had a bunch of 2 blocks and non-blocks, it could just kill us or give full tempo to Enigma. So overall, yeah, very, very interesting. I changed up the list a little bit, and it's been performing well, and we've had great games. That's it for today's Zen Amalgam gameplay. Hopefully you liked the video, so don't forget to like it and subscribe. Comment what you think. If you saw any lines that you think I could be playing better, or any misplays, or any different lines that you would probably take that are interesting, don't forget to comment down below. And as always, Zenjoyers, Sambai goodbye.